Do you believe in UFOs, specifically extraterrestrials? Would you admit to it if you did? Stigma, skepticism, and science surround them, gaining wild popularity, so much so that they're contributing to the growing appeal of a new form of tourism.
That's right. Chief Transportation Correspondent, pilot, and self-proclaimed space geek, May Beeler, joining us to tell us more about this latest trend in astro tourism. UFO hunting. May, what's going on with this?
This is fascinating, right? So the idea that ETs have visited Earth and they're among us, observing or interacting with people, it's riveting and goosebump worthy. It's a thrill of adventure with the allure of the unknown. Well, according to new space technology, astrotourism offers participants opportunities to engage with the mysteries of the cosmos. Now, these include not only stargazing, visits to science museums, planetariums, and observatories, but exploring celestial phenomena. Yes, with UFO hunting, a standout, unique experience. Gosh, the possibility that we are not alone in the universe, it's captivated the imagination for centuries. The activity of searching the skies for something out of the ordinary appeals to the human instinct for exploration, making UFO hunting an exciting and entertaining pastime.
And it could even be expensive. I don't know. What contributes to all the popularity, May?
Okay, so I think, basically it all started with the Roswell incident, right, before our time, back in 1947. Plus high-profile sightings all over the world. Plus TV shows like Ancient Aliens. Well, they've all given rise to a subculture dedicated to the investigation of these phenomena known as ufology. Last year's historic Senate hearing, where lawmakers wanted to know if the government has been covering up information, has also piqued interest.
Okay, so what's the appeal in addition to obviously the mystery of the great unknown?
It's a sense of belonging, talking with, kindred spirits. You can attend conferences with people of like-minded, that we like UFOs, attend conferences. It bonds participants, with a sense of belonging.
Okay, you mentioned Roswell, so I would think New Mexico's a big destination.
Right.
What are some of the other destinations?
So that's the number one,
okay,
obviously,
sure.
Roswell, New Mexico. The other, Sedona. Have you been to Sedona, Arizona?
I don't think so, not on purpose.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is supposedly a portal. They have vortices there.
Whoa.
A lot of it's a paranormal hotspot, believed to attract spiritual experiences and UFOs. Now, the other one that I have not heard of, San Luis Valley, Colorado. It's known for frequent UFO sightings. It even has a UFO watchtower. Now, all of these sites, they offer guided tours, sky watching sessions, different activities you can sign up for to look for UFOs, and of course, even gift shops.
Okay, so we know those areas out there, Arizona, New Mexico, but do you know of any ufologists here in the Carolinas?
I have tracked one down. I want to do a story about this.
Ooh,
I want to do a story about this. So MUFON is an international organization, Mutual UFO Network. And they have different chapters in different states and around the world. And these are volunteers that examine and explore and investigate. And there is a lady here, she's the chapter president. She's over in eastern North Carolina. And I did interview her on the phone, fascinating woman, but I need other people to talk to me for the story. I can't just interview one person.
Sure.
Right, I have to have different sides to the story. And she's an experiencer.
Oh,
she has had an experience with an ET, told me all about it. It's fascinating. You have to have an open mind. But anyway, I said, look, I need other people in addition to you for my story. Nobody wants to talk.
Well, you know what? Let's put it out right now. If you are a UFO enthusiast, you go out searching for UFOs, May Beeler wants to talk to you.
Or if you've had an experience.
There you go.
With an ET, something paranormal or out of this world, we want to hear from you. So I could do a story about it. I have to show different, sides of the story. But people are afraid of the stigma. If I was to tell you I had an experience, that woman's a nut.
I mean, we can always, with technology, we can always blur your face or disguise your voice like we do in other protective type stories.
That's right.
But I would love to hear from other people. That's interesting.
Thank you for saying that. So just reach out on our website. My email is there.